In this video, we are going to show you how to utilize your checklist, which is basically the whole compliance piece for your transaction. So in the beginning, when you were starting your transaction and you selected the forms package and all those forms populated, another cool thing that happened was a checklist was started. So under broker review, you are going to go ahead and see the checklist named as your address, and you're going to go ahead and select on that link or click on that link. And this, in lieu of doing Suite Assist, this is now your new Suite Assist, but in Form Simplicity. So it's a one-stop shop here. And as you scroll down, we'll start at the top. These are all your required documents. So if you're wondering, hey, what does Game Changer need for me to close this transaction? What do I need to get my customers to sign? This is what's going to indicate what we need from them. So you got your GCR documentation, and your agreement, your contract, your binder, anything that is mandatory, you need to upload here. As you scroll down, you're going to see things that may be applicable to your transaction or may not be. And if your customers have signed off on any of these documents, you need to upload them here. So we kind of just made placeholders for them. So you'll kind of see what's required of you and what's not required. What I also suggest is to either in your file section or in here, add your home inspection. Add anything that you think is important. Maybe you're representing the buyers here. Well, one day they may sell, and you may wish that you had kept all the HOA documents in one place. This is where you have the ability to add anything that you think is important and may be beneficial to you down the road. If you don't see a placeholder for your document, you can scroll to the bottom and click on Add Additional Checklist Item. You can name your item under that field right here called Checklist Item Name, and you can go ahead and either select from your files, or in this case, we're just going to click on the CMA just so you can see how to upload, or you can also click on My Local Device and you can upload something off of your computer. Nonetheless, you're going to pick whatever you need, check mark it, and then you're going to click on Add Checklist Item. So if you go to the bottom, you're going to add your home inspection there, and it's added. The field's changed color, so it tells you that you've put that in there. In the event that you want to make sure you uploaded the correct document, you're going to hover over the magnifying glass, and it'll just give you a view of that document. So you can just kind of eyeball it, make sure you put the right one in there. And if it looks good, then you just kind of X out of it. Some of the other fields that's good to know is the comments box. If you need to add a note to me, or you want to keep track of something, in your mind, you can just kind of like where it's at with everything. You can go ahead and just add a message in here and submit it, and I'll see it or you'll see it, and it's just helpful. So feel free to do that. If you put the wrong document in there, like an unexecuted version, and you meant to do the executed version, you simply can click on that little icon and select the correct one, and you're just going to add it, and it will go ahead and replace it. Or if you just accidentally added something under the section you didn't mean to, you can just X out of it, and it will just totally delete the document from the checklist. Then we're just going to kind of hover over to a transaction we've been working on. This is just an example. You can see that that whole top section, there's been documentation that's been uploaded. And you'll see there's still some fields that just aren't applicable. This section here, it's not under contract yet, so it's still read and reading as required. So as you kind of go down, you can keep track of what you still need to do. And then once you've uploaded something and you want it to be reviewed, like you're just ready for me to look at it for compliance reasons, you can go ahead and click submit at the bottom in the green, and that will send that documentation to me. You don't have to wait until the end to submit. I would recommend as you get things signed and they're executed and valid, just go ahead and submit them to me so I can view them and approve them as we go. And if there's something that needs to be updated or edited, I can let you know right away so you can get that corrected.